morning students. Today we are going to learn about the topic is permanent tissue. In previous class you have studied the types of meristems. Yes? What are the three types of meristems? Apical meristems, intercalary meristems and lateral meristems. Now you are going to study the permanent tissue. Here the growth has stopped. Okay. It is classified two types. First one is the simple tissue and second one is the complex tissue. So first we are going to study the simple tissue. Here the simple tissues are homogeneous tissues. Okay, it has the structural and functions are similar cells. It is same. Example, parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma. Here, first we are going to study the parenchyma. Okay. The parenchyma cells are simple living cells. The parenchyma cells are simple living cells. Okay. Here, these cells are what shape? Oval and round and polygonal shape. Okay. So, the parenchyma cells are oval and round shape and polygonal shape. It's having well developed space. Okay, it's having well developed space. In aquatic plant, the parenchyma cells having intercellular air spaces. Here some air spaces having. So they are known as aerenchyma. Okay, aerenchyma. If the light is passed through parenchyma, here it develops the chloroplast. This is called chlorenchyma. Understand? Aerenchyma and chlorenchyma. Okay, what is aerenchyma? In aquatic plant, the parenchyma possesses intercellular air spaces. Here some air spaces having. They are known as aerenchyma. If the light is passed through parenchyma, it develops chloroplast. Already we are studying in the previous class what is chloroplast. Yes. So the chloroplast, and this is called the chlorenchyma. Understand clearly? So the parenchyma cells are in green plants. It can take part in photosynthesis. It can take part in the photosynthesis. Okay. In desert plant, the parenchyma cells store water. In desert plant, the parenchyma cells store water. Okay. So, what are the functions of the parenchyma? It also serves the functions of storage of food reserves. Storage of food reserves, absorption and buoyancy. Okay. What is the meaning of buoyancy? Floating. Next. In potato, the parenchyma vacuoles are filled with starch. In potato, the parenchyma vacuoles, very important, in parenchyma vacuoles are filled with starch. It is very important for one word question. In apple, the vacuoles are filled with sugar. Okay. In apple, the vacuoles are filled with sugar. Do you understand clearly the parenchyma? Now we are going to study collenchyma. Okay. So the collenchyma is a living tissue. Living tissue. They are having thick walls. They are having the thick walls. Okay. Next. It's having the protoplast. It's having the protoplast. So, they possess thick primary non-lignified walls. Already we are studying in the previous class. Non-lignified wall. Okay. So, what is the function? It is very important. They provide mechanical support for growing organs. They provide mechanical support for growing organs. Once again, I am repeating. Collenchyma. The first point, collenchyma is a living tissue. They are having thick walls and it's having the protoplast and they possess thick primary non-lignified walls. Okay, what is the function? They provide the mechanical support for growing organs. So how many points are there? 4 points. Okay, study clearly. Friends, next we are going to study sclerenchyma. Okay, the sclerenchyma consists of thick-walled cells. Thick-walled cells. They have lignified walls. Okay, these sclerenchyma cells are dead cells. They do not possess protoplast. But here collenchyma is having the protoplast. Okay, here these sclerenchyma cells are grouped into two types. First one is the fiber and second one is the sclerites. Now we are going to study fiber. The fiber are length cell. Okay, it is pointed the ends. So here their walls are lignified. Fiber, their walls are lignified. Okay, so the average length of fiber is 1 to 3 millimeter. And some plants like flax, hemp, jute, these are very longer. Here the length is 20 millimeter to 550 millimeter. Okay. Next we are going to study sclerites. So the sclerite cells are the broad cell. These are the broad cell. It is irregular shape. Okay. Here the sclerites are isodiametric. Isodiametric means what? It's having the same dimension. Okay. It also having the lignified walls. Okay. Here listen, bits. So bits are seen along the walls. We are seeing in the walls. Okay. Next we are understand the word lumen. Here lumen is filled with wall material. So lumen means what? The space of the tubular structure. Okay, the space of the tubular structure. Then what is the function? The sclerites are also common in the fruits and seeds because they are dead cells. Okay, do you understand clearly parenchyma, collenchyma and sclerenchyma? Yes. Next we are going to study the complex tissue. Okay. The complex tissues are divided into two groups. They are xylem and phloem. Okay. So the complex tissue. What is complex tissue? These complex tissues are made up of more than one type of cell. So these kind of cells work together as a unit. It is very important. These type of cells work together as a unit. Okay. So the complex tissues contains parenchyma and sclerenchyma. Okay. So it is divided into two groups. First one is xylem and second one is the phloem. So first we are going to study xylem. The xylem is a conducting tissue. It contains water, mineral, nutrients, these are. Okay. So these are passed through in the upward from root to leaf. It is very important. Upward to root to leaves. Okay. So the xylem gives the mechanical support. of the plant. Okay. The xylem composed of 4 different kind of cells. Okay. The first one is the xylem tracheates. Second one, xylem fiber. Third one, xylem vessels. Next one, xylem parenchyma. Okay. Now we are going to study xylem tracheids. So these are the elongated tube-like cells. Okay. These are the dead cells. These are the dead cells. Here it is very hard and thick. It is very hard and thick and lignified walls. Okay. Next, they do not have protoplast. It is very important. They do not have protoplast and they have large lumen is present without cell material. Okay, large lumen is present without cell material. So what is the function? Its function is to conduction of water. Okay, it conduction of water and it provide the mechanical support to the plant. It provide the mechanical support to the plants. Okay, clearly understand? Next we are going to study the xylem fibers. Okay, these cells are elongated and lignified wall cells. Okay, and the xylem fibers, they have provide mechanical support to the plant. It also the mechanical support to the plant and it also the mechanical support to the plant. Okay, next we are going to study xylem vessels. So these are long cylindrical tube-like structure. Long cylindrical tube-like structure. Okay, these cells having lightened walls. These cells are having the lightened walls. These cells are dead cell because they do not having protoplast. They do not having protoplast. Okay. Next, they looks like a water pipe. They looks like a water pipe. And what is the function? It transport the water. Okay, so it is its main function is to transport the water and it provides the mechanical strength. It provides the mechanical strength. Next we are going to study xylem parenchyma. Okay, so these are living and thin-walled shells. These are the living cell and thin-walled cells. The main function of xylem parenchyma is they store starch and fatty substances. They store starch and fatty substances. Okay, do you understand clearly? Xylem tracheids. Next one, xylem tracheids, xylem fibers, xylem vessels, xylem parenchyma. Here it does not having the protoplast and it's having dead cells and it is what's the function here? The conduction of water and it provide the mechanical support of the plants. Okay, and xylem fiber, it is the what type of the shell? It is a lignified cell and it also provide the mechanical support to the plant. And next one is the xylem vessels and here also it also having the dead cells because here did not having the protoplast and they looks like a water pipe. And what is the function? It transport the water and it is provide to the mechanical strength. Okay, next one, xylem parenchyma and it also the thick walled cells and what is the main function? It stores starch and fatty substances. Stores starch and fatty substances. Okay. Okay students, next we are going to study phloem and phloem is a complex tissue and it consists of the following elements. First one is the seed element and second one companion cells and third one phloem parenchyma and next one phloem fiber. Okay, so now we are going to study the seed elements. Okay, these are the conducting element. These are the conducting element and these are collectively called the sieve elements. Okay, and the sieve tubes are elongated and tube-like cells. And here the main function of the sieve tubes is the translocation of the food from leaves to the storage organ of the plants. What's the meaning? It stores the food in leaves. Okay, it stores the food in leaves. Next, we are going to study the companion cells. And these are elongated cells and it is attached to the lateral wall of the sieve tubes. Lateral wall of the sieve tubes. Okay, here the mother cell having. So the mother cell can be divided transversely forming the companion cell. The mother cell may be divided transversely forming the companion cells. Next one, phloem parenchyma. So the phloem parenchyma are the living cell. They having cytoplasm of the nucleus. They having the cytoplasm of the nucleus. What is the function? It also stores the food material. Okay, it also stores the food material. So once again, see elements and companion cell and phloem parenchyma. Here see elements. They are the conductive elements. They are collectively called sieve elements. And next one, sieve tubes are elongated and tube-like cells. And what is the main function? It is the translocation of the food. Okay, it's passed through the food from leaves. It stores the organs of the plants. Next one, companion cells. So it also, what is the function here? Here having the mother cell. These mother cells may be divided transversely forming the companion cells. Okay. Next one, phloem parenchyma. Here the phloem parenchyma is also the living cells and they having the cytoplasm. They having the cytoplasm and it is having the cytoplasm in the nucleus. Okay. What is the main function? It also stores the food material. We are going to study the phloem fiber. Okay, it is associated with the primary and secondary phloem, and it is commonly called, this primary and secondary phloem are called phloem fibers. Okay, so these cells are elongated and lignified. So what is the main function? It provides the mechanical strength to the plant body. Mechanical strength to the plant body. So do you understand clearly, students?